Hi, this is Akash. In this video, you're going to master using Wisedoc AI for hiring true candidates for your company. Let me show you how this works. All right, we have a client called Silica Staffing who wants to create an account for hiring for their company. And I would like to take the opportunity to create the account for the company as a demonstration. Okay, so click on create a new company, and then you can add the email. All right, and add your details. Okay. All right, now that we logged in, we can see the company name, the logo, description, etc. I would say fill this in if you can. It doesn't take much time, but I do want to keep this video short, so I'm going to say save and continue for now. And it's going to ask details about your personal profile, so your photo, name, and etc. Again, I want to keep this video short, so just say continue. And here's where you can add your team members, your fellow recruiters, and you can simply add their emails by clicking start inviting team members. So you can also do that later when you log in. Okay, so as soon as you log in, the first thing you see is create your first job posting. So if you click on create your first job posting, it asks for the basic information, the job title, employment, and all the extra details regarding creating a job. So let me start filling this in, and it only takes few minutes to create the job listing. Of course, considering if you already have like a job description ready. Okay, I'm gonna paste a sample job description, click next. Okay, and here's where you can add pre-screening questions to eliminate based on some fundamental questions. For example, are you still a student? If you only want to hire students already graduated, for example. So yes or a no, and then you need to say the expected answer. So are you still a student? No. For example, for this job, I don't want to hire students who are currently students. I want to hire someone with experience. So I'm going to say no so that Wisedoc knows that what you're expecting when it's screening these candidates. These are like a very fundamental questions which you might want to say, are you a student, or do you need visa sponsorship, or anything which you want to know on a very high level but not especially technical related. You could actually add technical questions too, but this is meant for to eliminate depending on your requirements. So I'm going to say next and add any voluntary disclosure questions you can add. We already put some libraries here. It could be age, disability, veteran status, visa sponsorship as an example. So again, these are existing libraries. You could choose not to use this, or you can add custom question by yourself. But we do have some quick clicks so you can get started, so you can get going faster. All right, here's where you can set an applicant limit because Wisedoc charges by every applicant received. Of course, if you are with the annual licensing, you wouldn't see this. You wouldn't have to go through this one. But if you are using like a pay per use, you can set an applicant limit depending on the budgets. So right now, I'm just gonna say no applicant limit. And you certainly need to add credit card details for posting the job. However, if you are creating the account for the first time, you do get $200 credit as a opening bonus, and you can simply get started with those credits. Pretty much good enough for one job hire, I would say. So once you create a job post, Wisedoc generates this link. Okay, and this is a different job position for demo purposes, not the one which we just created. But Wisedoc generates this link, and using this link, you can share this in LinkedIn, Indeed, Monster, wherever, or your own company website, wherever you would like the applicants to be coming and applying onto this site. Again, Wisedoc is not a networking site where it has like a database of people looking for jobs. Wisedoc is purely a screening and hiring site where you can come and extract the truth out of whatever the candidates are claiming. So you can share this job post in any of the mediums, and people come here and click on apply directly here. Now going back to the recruiter side as what you would see. Okay, so I just opened a different account, so I have several job options here and showcase with you with some of the existing data. So if I click on one of these positions, you can see that on the left side we got all the candidates, the real candidates actually, for one of the positions we were hiring for our company. And we found that there are several candidates with the top percentage 85 and goes all the way to 20%, something like that. So on the right side, you can see that we have the fit score 85%, and then we have some extra top level criteria, and then we have something called wise analysis, which showcases the summary of what are the goods and what are the areas to review. So if Wisedoc does not find certain information, it simply doesn't say it's a weakness or something. It's basically suggesting the recruiter that you might want to find out this information when you actually talk to the candidate. And if you scroll down, we showcase skills, required skills, bonus skills, and additional skills. Now, job descriptions usually have so many skills listed in them, but not everything is extremely important for the job. There are required skills which are fundamental, mandatory for the job. And then there are good to have skills where we want to see, okay, if they have those skills, fantastic, but I want to make sure the basic skills are present. Now, AI is doing job description analysis. So, behind the scenes, when you are creating a job, Wisedoc has a separate engine only to assess and understand your job description. We are not simply extracting the keywords. We are extracting what's needed for the job, what's most important for the job, and what's nice to have, and what is the level of experience someone needs with respect to certain skill. For example, someone says they know a coding skill called JavaScript, but we are not simply extracting the keyword from a resume saying the candidate has JavaScript. We're also checking, are the candidates having the depth of skill sufficient enough for this job? Did they just create a small button, or did they create an entire web page? What did they do with the skill? Or did they just got this from YouTube video and then just they just claim to say that okay, they got a skill? So we're going to check to that level of details for every single skill set, and then we're going to map them into green or red color just to identify easily for you to quickly review. And here we also share the list of questions which says what to verify, where you can actually call the candidates and ask these questions. Assume that these are like an interview question suggestions we're doing for every candidate separately. Okay. And then we have something called follow-up questions. So while the candidates are applying, we're not simply taking their resume document and then extracting some keywords. We are actually asking some technical questions to the candidate while they're applying. So Wisedoc takes the resume data, does the deep dive analysis, and comes up with some very small questions. If Wisedoc AI feels that it needs to get extra data to make a better decision, and then you have a resume data, and then the answers which the candidates have given, the combination of these two, now we have extra information about the candidate to make a better analysis. Okay, so there are several cases where the candidates generate the resumes with the AI, and when the questions come up, they answer to the best of their abilities, and then we find that these two do not match. So this is one of a very simplest possible cases, but actually one of a highly sampled cases where the truth is identified so easily by minor discrepancies. Okay. Now, if you go to full AI assessment, more often it's not required, but it's out of transparency purposes. We provide the total score to be 85%. However, we are going to showcase every detail about how we came up with this number. So can they do the job? So in this case, it's a sales associate position. So it says they have similar sales motion, they have outreach quality, and then extra methods and experiences and skills all combined, and it says can they do the job, and this is the top candidate we have, so yes. And then have they done this before? So it's going to showcase the strong, weak, and moderate kind of cases. You could click on this and go through how we approach to this conclusion. So we got some resume data explaining about how they have done, and then we have some clarity where based on the questions they answered, we do the analysis along with the resume data. So this is like an extreme deep dive of every single use case we are analyzing to see if they can succeed here and what you should be worried about, and then create your questions to these candidates when you call them. In fact, the questions are already provided, so it makes your life a little easier and faster to call them and ask these questions. Okay. Now, AI is doing a lot of this stuff, but you as a recruiter do have the control as well. If you go to settings tab here, we are showing the screening rubric of what requirements we are looking at and the evaluation and guardrails and everything. But in the screening criteria, you can see that all the use cases we are judging for the candidates, they're all here. And you are allowed to change the weightage of these use cases. If you believe sales motion is very important, you can certainly scroll this slider and change the importance of certain use case. However, Wisedoc does put the importance based on the job analysis we have done when you are creating the job. So it's most of the times very accurate. The Spearman factor we have is 0.95, which is like extremely high accuracy. However, we do believe the human experience, and we want to give you the control to make any changes of how you think the candidate should be assessed. Okay. So you could also update some job details while in between while the candidates are coming in, but it's limited to only certain amount because people who already have applied, we want to make sure that the assessment is done just in a justified way. But you do have ability to update these things after even posting the job. That's it. As simple as that. Now, once you're comfortable with this screening, you can click on download the screening report, and it creates a link. Okay. Now if you look at the link, this is pretty much the exact link we have been going through. Now, instead of sharing to the hiring manager by downloading into a PDF and attaching the report and everything, you can simply copy this link and share it with anyone in your organization so that it's easy to share as well. Simple feature, but really helps you in terms of sharing the details of these candidates. So going back, that's it. I think it's as simple as that. We receive the candidates, analyze their resumes on the spot, ask them technical questions. They come to you already assessed, and then you simply have to pick up the call for the topmost candidates and then see if they are actually the perfect fit for you. To go through a bit more details, on the left side, you can see the analytics, and we show some details about the jobs posted, applicants received, and some of the data which you might be interested in. All right, thank you for watching this video. I hope this gives a high level information about how to use Wisedoc for creating a job posting and posting it elsewhere and receiving the candidates and going through the full assessment of these candidates. And hopefully you find the truthful and the qualified candidates for your company. Thank you, and I wish you good luck.